Hello, spiritual seekers. It's Sid here, your spiritual muse with Cassidy, and I am here today to talk to you about the Aries new moon on March 24th at 4:28 a.m. here on the East Coast. And new moons are always about manifesting, right? Creating things in our lives, planting seeds at the time of the darkest phase of the moon, when the moon is not visible in the sky. And it's a time when you really want to focus on everything you want to create out of your life, which is the same energy that we're working with right now. It's the whole idea of what do you want to create, right? So with this whole virus pandemic going on, we're all shut in at our homes, right? And that tells us all that we need to take time to slow down, to be with our loved ones, and to kind of figure out what we want out of life, right? We get this time that's kind of forced upon us to look within and see what's going on with ourselves. And Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, the warrior. So we have this new moon in the warrior sign, and this is going to have us thinking really about ourselves and what we want. Also, maybe our families at the time, but a lot of it can be, a little bit selfish, a little bit self-centered to think about yourself for a little bit. So this zodiac sign, new moon, is going to get us thinking about what we want to fight for, right? And then we also just had the equinox on the 21st, or sorry, the 19th or the 20th, kind of in between there. And that's going to have us asking our guides what we want to do. The veil thins when the equinox happens, and it's going to really have our guides telling us what we should be doing. So pay attention to signs right now. And take time in this stillness to listen before you act with that Mars energy, right? So just take time to really focus on what you want to create out of your life, but also listening to your guides and maybe thinking from a place that's more in a place of spirit rather than ego. And the next thing I want to talk about, I'm keeping this video fairly short because I have a fussy baby, and also because I really feel called just to say a couple of things about this at this time. So we also have the moon sextile Saturn, which is going to bring us an energy of patience and perseverance during these difficult and uncertain times. And we can use this time for completion. So if you have any tasks that were supposed to be done a long time ago that you never finished, don't feel guilty about it. Just pick them up now and finish them. And it can be a really, really great time to tie up any loose ends. So focus on that now and focus on really, really finishing up anything that you haven't before. It's a really, really great time to do that now. And using that Aries energy to just move forward with things. Even if you feel like you're stuck in a place of stillness, it can be a difficult place to be with this Aries new moon energy because you feel like you can't plan anything. You feel like you can't really focus on creating because you're focusing on sort of being stuck right now. It's like the Chariot tarot card upside down in a spread. So momentum has kind of stopped for everything now, but that's really a great energy to have at a new moon because it's this time when you're stuck just thinking about the things that you want and the things you want to create. So it's really a great pause before the new cycle begins, and we have this energy that we can work with for the next moon cycle. And who knows, how long this will last. That's sort of part of what makes it a little bit scary for all of us. But we're going to really be able to focus on the things that we want and the thing that Spirit wants to guide us towards now. So really use that energy to your benefit as much as you can, and definitely write a manifestation list within the next 24 hours if you can, because it's going to be a super powerful time to create the things we want in our lives, right? All right, guys, this was a pretty short video, but thank you so much for watching. And I hope that you enjoyed it. And I hope that you guys are all really taking time now to enjoy this time that we have. And just, remembering to really take time to figure out what you want out of your life. I feel like a broken record saying that, but Spirit is just like coming through me like you need to take time to slow down and you need to sort of revisit things that have maybe been passed by, and you need to really figure out what it is that you want and what it is that you are called to on your life path. So enjoy this very meditative and beautiful time as much as you can now. And let me know what you are manifesting in the comments below. Let me know if you want to see any other videos on any other topics. And most of all, enjoy this time. Blessed be, guys. Have a beautiful day.